Hey guys, wanted to do a video for you on a neck knife today. This is the Columbia River Knife and Tool 2385 Minimalist Wharncliffe. The knife comes with a Zytel sheath. I'll just start there. The sheath is pretty decent. I mean, it looks kind of like Kydex, but it's Zytel. It's got multiple carry options. This belt clip, if you have anything other than your run-of-the-mill department store type belt that you picked up at Sears or wherever, it's not going to work very well for you. I say that, maybe I shouldn't go that route. Maybe this will work for most people's belts, but those of us who like to carry this stuff on their belt and have a heavy-duty belt like my gun belt or a belt made of webbing or whatever, this isn't going to work. It's not a very big belt clip. It won't even go over my crossbreed holster belt. So for an average belt, single ply leather, probably be okay. But it's cool that they give you multiple mounting options. You can carry it vertically on your belt. You can do cross draw. You could do scout carry, whatever you wanted with it. It's very versatile that way. Knife clicks in very nicely. Retains really well. Won't shake out of there. Doesn't weigh anything, so it's not going to shake out very easily anyway due to that, I'm sure. It came with some paracord to wear it around your neck, and it certainly doesn't weigh enough that it would bother you around the neck. That's what it's meant for, is a neck knife with a belt carry option. So, pretty cool little knife. Let's haul it out of the sheath here. So again, this is the Wharncliffe design. So you can see it's a flat blade. There's no belly to it whatsoever, and it drops down very drastically to a nice fine point. This has polished Micarta scales on it. They're kind of cool. They're kind of greenish blue and black. It's hard to make them out in this light, but there is a little blue-green in there. The scales are removable. This is a 2-inch blade. Rockwell on it's 55 to 57. Sorry. Hollow ground. It's got a really nice run of jimping up at the top. Like, this is perfectly done jimping. I'm very pleased with that. Nice and aggressive, but still fine. So it's not like each one of them is biting into you and really hurting you, but you're not going to slide up on that ever. It's really nice. Not to mention, it's pretty hard to slide up on this with this blade, or this handle anyway. Locks your hand in there really nice for such a small knife. Came with this little lanyard. Not impressed with the lanyard. They did a nice job on the weave on it and everything, but this is such thin material, and as you can see, the lanyard hole is offset and buried. So you've got kind of one here, and then it's further down here, embedded in the scales. You couldn't fit anything else in there if you wanted to, so you're kind of stuck with this lanyard if you pick this knife up, but or without one at all. But for the length of it, I guess really the lanyard's not that heavily needed, because you're not going to move around. You're locked in there really well. Like the handle design is stellar. Really, it's great for such a tiny knife. The whole thing weighs 1.6 ounces, including the sheath. The knife itself is 1.1 ounces, 5 ounces on the sheath. This goes for about $37 Canadian plus shipping and tax. And like I said, they do have a couple other blade options. So as far as a neck knife or EDC belt knife, something for doing packages, you wouldn't want to do a whole lot of cardboard work with it, but I mean, it would do some. It is 5CR15 MOV, and it's fairly soft, so it's going to be very easy to resharpen, but you're going to need to resharpen it frequently. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, pretty cool little knife. It's an Alan Foltz design. This one here, I believe, trying to look for the country of origin. I don't see it stamped on here. Usually I thought they were usually stamped on CRKT knives, but I don't see it. So there we go. It's Foltz Minimalist. There's your model number down at the bottom, 2385. Columbia River Knife and Tool. Yeah, I'm not sure where that's made. I think they're usually in Taiwan or I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Sorry guys, I'm looking at the specs page for it and it doesn't list where it's made. So anyway, it's going to be Chinese steel on it. Good little knife. Columbia River Knife and Tool, lifetime warranty, so you can't really go wrong with that. If you're looking for a little neck knife, I definitely recommend this, or one of its sister knives with different blade profile. This one wouldn't be my first choice, but all depends on your personal preference, of course. They give you some options, which is nice when companies do that for you. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. We'll keep you some more videos coming, and have a great day.